Never too early to look at a tradition unlike any other. The 2022 Masters, of course, will take place April 7th through 10th at Augusta National. You know, Anita and I are two of the biggest golfing fiends we have in this entire network. So we love to discuss action on the links, and with the first, not the first anymore, it's the second major now, coming up, the Masters on April 7th. Or no, it's still the first major. I'm sorry, they moved the Players, the PGA Championship to May, not to March. The Players moved to March, which is the unfortunate, the fifth major. But yeah, this will be the first major, April 7th through 10th at Augusta National. You see the defending champ, Hideki Matsuyama, 25-1. Our favorite is, of course, Jon Rahm, who's the best golfer in the world right now. Anita, I want you to give me a favorite. So someone like under 20-1, and then like a big long shot, someone 30-1 or longer.
Yeah, listen, after what we've seen Cantlay do this past week, let alone really the start of the season, Cantlay is playing some of the best golf I've seen him play. Previous starts at Augusta, he finished 9th, he finished 17th, and I think some people might maybe fade him because he didn't even make the cut last year. But you look at what he's been able to do. 5 of the last winners have finished in the top 5 prior to teeing up at the Masters. Check, he's got that. 3 of the last 6 winners have won prior in the calendar year before the Masters. Granted, he only came in second, but still second this past week in Phoenix. There's a lot to be said there. And then my long shot.
Hold your long shot for just a second. Hold your long. Okay. Cat's out of the bag. I was going to try and tease some people there because I was going to set up one of your favorite names. I'll just get my favorite out of the way. Jordan Spieth, one of my favorite golfers. I think his game is rounding back into form for championship level golf. He is someone who has, of course, won at this course already. Course history matters so much at Augusta because you play the same course every year for the green jacket. He already knows how to attack each and every angle, and I think his game is rounding back into form. We saw that at the AT&T at Pebble Beach. When there's championship fields, he went through that lull a couple years ago, but the last 6 months or so, Jordan's been back to contending in those big fields. All right, now I want the long shot, and I don't think it should surprise anyone, Anita, that your guy, the dude you love, Willie Z, is a long shot. Tell us why Zalatoris is your guy for Augusta.
Yeah, listen, I actually love this play more than I like the Cantlay play. You know, I had to give you more of a favorite with Cantlay, but man, do I love Willie Zalatoris, especially getting him at 35-1. Those are some really good odds. This is a young man, granted, new to the tour, right? Like second year, right? But he is not scared of the big stage. He finished second last year at the Masters, tied for 6th at the U.S. Open, so he loves those type of tournaments. Augusta's all about the second shot, and right now, Willie Z, first on tour in strokes gained on approach. He is hitting his irons like nobody's business, and if he would have putted better a few weeks ago, he would have already gotten 1 win under his belt. So he's just been in great form, and he comes in. He's a guy I'm looking at, and I actually, again, I like Willie Zalatoris 35-1 more than I like Cantlay.
On Valentine's Day, I urge you folks out there to find anything you love as much as Anita Marks loves a Willie Zalatoris bet. Her Valentine in the golf world is taking a Will Zalatoris ticket to the window. My girl loves some Willie Z, and I can't blame her. He's made her, I'm sure, a few pairs of shoes in her closet are probably due to Will Zalatoris. I'm going to go 50-1. Paul Casey, a little bit longer odds there, but this is a guy who hasn't broken through for that major at Augusta, but he has played it 10, 15 times in his career and is always kind of in that top 15, top 10. So at 50-1 for a guy who knows this course and certainly has major championship game. We don't see him that often over here in the States because he plays most of the time over there on the European Tour, but he is one of the 20 best golfers in the world, and to get him at 50-1, I love Paul Casey, the Englishman, as a long shot for the 2022 Masters, but I don't love him as much as Anita Marks loves Will Zalatoris.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.